Hi there. As you know, I'm Grant, and welcome back. Last week, I made a video where I tried to help you practice 5 real business questions so that you could improve your English speaking and listening. And today, I prepared 5 new questions for you because a lot of you liked this video. And I think they're just as useful and realistic as the last ones. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you a question on here, and then I'll pause so that you can pause the video and you can think and say your answer out loud. Yes, I want you to say your answer out loud. That's the idea. You're practicing, you're speaking. Then at the end of the video, and you should really watch the end of this video, I'll share some longer sample answers, the way I might answer these questions if somebody was asking me the questions. And we'll do something different here where I'm not going to include subtitles in this video because I want you to really listen and challenge yourself. All right? So good luck. Should we start? The first question is all about how to start a conversation, like small talk. Imagine you see a new colleague in the office kitchen making coffee. I want you to start a friendly conversation with this person. I want you to speak for about 30 seconds. And just keep it casual and kind, okay? So think about how you're going to approach this person, what you're going to say to them to start this small talk with this new person that's sitting there making coffee in your office kitchen. So pause this video and then give it a try. See what you can come up with. Can you speak for 30 seconds? What kind of questions can you ask? And again, take a look at the end of this video and I'll show you the way I might respond, okay? Take your time. Have fun with this. All right. Now let's try another little challenge here. What if you wanted to request some time off? So the manager gives you an update and says, next week, we'll be finalizing the monthly reports. I need each department to send their update by Thursday morning. We may also have a team meeting that week. All confirmed soon. Now, imagine, you need to take one day off next week because of some plans that you made. What would you say to me? I want you again, to speak for 30 seconds or so. I want you to speak politely and professionally. So pause this video, think about what you're going to say, and then actually say it out loud. Practice this. See what you can come up with. Okay, have fun. Give it a try. All right. How are we feeling? This should be difficult. It's difficult to speak for 30 seconds or more when you're just speaking by yourself, but it's great practice. It's even better to record yourself speaking, as I've said many times. Let's look at another challenging question here. This is a true or false listening test, and here's the message. We'll be doing system maintenance this weekend. The servers will go down on Saturday night at 11 p.m. And everything should be back online by Sunday morning. During this time, please avoid logging in or updating files. Now, this is a listening test, so which is true? A, the system will go offline on Sunday night, or B, the system will go offline on Saturday night. I want you to answer that question. Put it in the comments. Is it A or is it B? And then for a little extra bonus points, pause the video and explain to me What's happening here? And why is the system going offline? And what day is it going offline? Practice that. Could you understand everything I said? And can you respond to it? That's your challenge. Good luck. Fantastic. I have another question for you. I want you to complete this conversation. You hear somebody say, "Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sarah from sales. It's my first week here." Okay, so what would you say next? I want you to keep it friendly, keep it natural. Could you respond and give a 30-second, even a 60-second answer to this? Pause this video and see if you can complete this conversation. Can you speak for 30 seconds or 60 seconds by being able to finish this conversation? Give it a try. See how you do. All right. I want to see. Can you solve a simple problem? Here's your challenge. A customer ordered 5 blue notebooks, but they received 5 red ones instead. You work at the company. What would you do when the customer calls in and you answer the phone? I want you to think about how you would say this. What are you going to say to this customer that got their 5 red notebooks? I want you to speak clearly. I want you to explain your solution to this customer. So pause this video and see what you can come up with. How could you respond? Give it a try. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. All right. You did it. You finished 5, I think, real questions here. Now, let me go through and share what I would have for sample answers. And there's no right answer. There's no wrong answer here. It doesn't matter if your answer doesn't match exactly what my sample answer is. These are just good examples that you can learn from. Here was the first example, and it was about starting a conversation, having small talk, and you find a new colleague making coffee in your office kitchen. And here's the way that I might respond to this. "Hi there. I don't think we've met yet. My name's Anna. I work in HR. How are you finding your first week here? I remember how overwhelming it felt when I started, but everyone here is really supportive. Do you have any questions about where things are or how we usually do things? I'd be happy to show you around if you like." Obviously, that's a lot of different questions, and you probably wouldn't hit them with all these questions all at once, but these are all great questions. And these are the things that I want you to practice so that you can naturally have this conversation and make small talk with this new colleague of yours. All right? Does that make sense? Let's look at when you wanted to request some time off and the manager sent an update and said, "Next week, we'll be finalizing the monthly reports. I need each department to send their updates by Thursday morning. We may also have a team meeting that week. All confirmed soon." And again, you already planned something. You need a day off next week. So how are you going to respond to this? Well, here's how I might respond to it. "Thanks for letting us know about next week's schedule. I wanted to ask if it's possible for me to take Tuesday off. I'll make sure to send my department's report by Wednesday evening so you'll have it before Thursday. If there are any urgent items you'd like me to handle before then, just let me know, and I can take care of them before Tuesday." There. That's a hard one. And I hope that you really practice this. What you should do is take my answer and say all of that out loud. So these things start becoming really natural and normal for you. That's the idea here. not for you just to watch this video, but for you to participate. Let's look at this listening test. And I gave you a true false, but I also gave you a challenge if you could say this. And here was the listening test. We'll be doing system maintenance this weekend. The servers will be down on Saturday night at 11 p.m. and everything should be back online by Sunday morning. During this time, please avoid logging in or updating files. And again, the question I gave was A, which one's true here, A or B? The system will go offline on Sunday night, or B, the system will go offline on Saturday night. And I challenged you to not only answer that question, but to give a little explanation about it. So here's one that you could give. You could say the correct answer is B. The system will go offline on Saturday night at 11 p.m. and it should be back online by Sunday morning. That way, people know not to log in or update files during that maintenance window on Saturday night. Say those words. Say them with me. Get those to come out of your mouth because that's a great answer. Let's take a look here. Can you complete this conversation? You hear someone say, "Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sarah from sales. It's my first week here." What would you say next? Well, here's how I might respond to this. "Hi, Sarah. Welcome to the company. It's really great to have you on the team. I'm Grant. I work in marketing. How are you finding your first week so far? If you need anything or have questions about where things are or who to talk to about something, feel free to ask anytime." There you go. And there's a nice answer. But would those words normally come out of your mouth? That's what I want to know. Take a moment, practice those. Let's look at solving a simple problem. A customer ordered 5 blue notebooks, but they only received 5 red ones. You work at this company? The customer called, you answered. Now, you need to explain this to the customer. Well, what would you do? Here's what I might do. First, I would apologize to the customer for the mistake and thank them for letting us know. Then I would arrange for the correct blue notebooks to be shipped to them right away. And I'd also like to organize for the red ones to be picked up at no cost to them. I'd also check with the warehouse to make sure simple mistakes don't happen again. That's how I'd explain it in English. How about you? How would you explain it? Excellent work today. I hope that not only did you practice your responses to each of these challenges that I gave you, but you also take the time to say what I said out loud. Get these words to come out of your mouth. Really feel it. I asked you to make a comment. Was it A or B before? But share whatever you want to share. What was your most difficult one to respond to in this video? I look forward to making many more of these for you. Have a fantastic day. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share your comments, and I also invite you to learn your Business English Confidence Score. You'll find the link in the description below this video.